Hi everybody, my name is Winnie Lubembe.
My name is Busara Naaman.
My name is Robi Omondi.
And my name is Lucy Riley.
And this is straight from the source where, as we always say,
it's definitely saucy.
Yes, and today's episode is definitely saucy. But before that, look at us. Look at Robi. She's giving rich wife vibes.
Rich, famous and African.
You go, girl. Yes.
What are you giving? Mr. Nakusema bwana.
And Lucy, what are you giving today? Because look at you.
I mean, I'm giving red, fierce, fire, energy, and
yes,
Hey.
all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm giving all flowers, all innocent, all cutesy, all demure. And this is courtesy of Bittiner Wear KE.
Yes.
Check them out. They have amazing stuff for each and every one of you. So whatever style that suits your fancy, Bittiner Wear KE has them, okay? And like Robi sort of like hinted, okay? Today we'll be reviewing young famous,
Young,
famous and
I
African.
usually call them young, rich, African, young, famous,
Yeah.
and rich. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Young,
Famous
and
and
African.
Yeah.
And we'll be reviewing them because let me tell you the drama. Drama.
Yes.
Okay? But before that, like we always say,
more passion, more energy, more footwork.
More cute.
but also most importantly, today is Lucy's birthday. Yes.
Happy
birthday. When we're
Thank
recording this
you.
episode, that is Lucy's birthday, and we just want to say we love you. We wish you nothing but the very best. You're fantastic, and we hope that this year brings nothing but more.
The best.
Yes.
And more.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, all those things that are in your head. So
you.
happy birthday!
Lucy.
So-
Mungu jamani akufungulie milango yako. Akupatie,
Amen.
akutimizie chochote kile ambacho komoni mwako ambacho
Amen.
unataka kukiafikia maishani. Uwe na maisha marefu yenye baraka. Yaani tukae mpaka miaka 100 jamani. Amen.
And of course we love you. And we wanted to do something small. Hakuna venye tu birthday itakuwa hivyo tu.
Asante. Oh my God, this is amazing.
Yes.
And
And
we're gonna
some
keep that
flowers.
cake up until
Wow.
the end of the nini. Happy
Yes.
birthday!
Oh, you ladies, I love you so much.
Definitely, you know.
I
my goodness.
I know.
Yeah, but we really appreciate you, Lucy,
Yes.
being part of this amazing team. Your impact is felt every day and in our lives as well. And so we just wanted to appreciate you and celebrate
Happy
you.
birthday!
Thank you.
Now for short of yes. Happy sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
Yes.
That's
Forever
my age.
and ever.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we hope the next episode of Young, Famous and African.
She'll be there.
Amen. Yes. All of us should be there.
Oh,
because
my
look at
goodness.
us,
I'm
right?
not ready.
Yeah. And I'm
We-
absolutely grateful.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you so much. I appreciate this and I don't take it for granted. This is so sweet and thoughtful of you ladies.
Yes.
And I cannot wait to dig in
Right?
and get even sweeter
Yeah.
than we already are.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That part. Should we
Alright.
keep it until the end of the
Yeah.
video, right?
Yeah.
Because we're gonna eat it. I
Yes.
promise you, we're gonna eat
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Coming back. Okay.
Yeah.
Young, famous, and African. Let me.
Evil.
Let me tell you the drama, the people, the Fantana.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Where do we
Diamond.
Oh my God.
Annie.
Annie.
You know, me at some point I thought this guy, is it Louis or Louis?
Louis.
I thought he was Kenyan.
No, he's not Kenyan.
There's one
He's
Zimbabwean.
Namibian.
Before, like
Yeah.
in the previous
Yeah,
episodes,
yeah.
the previous.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But first, vitu vizuri vya hiyo series ni kwamba ina depict Africa as a very beautiful place. Like, yani hizo shots, hizo aerial shots,
Yeah.
the houses.
My gosh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my
Especially when
gosh.
they went to the park and then they had, they saw
Yeah,
like what the
the
giraffe
animals.
and
Yes.
there's that unique one that's unique Springbok.
Yes.
Yes.
and it was just really good. I think that was one of the
beautiful.
trips that
It
they
was
didn't
really,
have
really
that much drama.
Drama.
But on that trip, Zary was poking
Let
holes.
me tell you. First of all,
Right
what do you
to
think?
Kefilwe.
Zary is such an instigator, yani.
Oh my God.
I don't see a
she's
problem
very-
with that instigation. Because you know why? Even in Kenya, see, we exchange for cows.
We do.
Yes,
but
we don't
See,
mind
people
cows.
pose with their cows when they are exchanged for cows.
Zari ana tabia ya kuwasha moto alafu
Alafu
anasonga
ananyamaza.
kando
And then
aone
anasema,
wachomeka.
let's see
She's
what
such an
they
instigator.
do.
And then you see the way she started. She was like, oh, you know, even for me, my ex-husband,
Yeah.
alikuwa anafanya hii, he used to stalk me, anaingia chini ya Ubers just to stalk me.
Yeah.
Nini. Like, she started off really nice, that Kefilo was like, you know what, I sort of like understood where she was coming from. And then, boom! Social media wanasema yo nini is
It's
fake.
fake.
Yeah.
And then ananyamaza.
Yeah.
And then lights the fire.
Exactly. It's
And then
campaign.
let it
It's
burn.
campaign. And even when she was leading up to social media saying it's a campaign,
Yeah.
she said like, so I don't know, like you've not really been together with him for that long, right? So
Yeah.
then she moves
How
on. I was
long?
Like, wait,
Yeah.
what? And then you know, Kefili
5
says
years.
to her one. She's been
Zari asked 5 years.
5
5 years,
Like,
yeah. Oh, that's
1
not
year.
that long compared to my 10 plus years. And then she goes on to say, you know, okay, so you met because Kefilo said they met in a club, was it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Zari was clearly throwing
Yeah.
jabs.
She was.
throwing shade. She
To
was
me,
like,
I think
She
Zari
was.
brings the right amount of drama.
Yeah. Like she's like spice.
Alafu ako like, acha
Kwa mbali
niachie.
hivyo,
ananyamaza.
alafu
Yeah.
anacha just the right amount.
Chocha tu.
You
But-
cannot compare Zari to Annie of Akara.
Ani
my
kwanza
God.
Ani
Oh
seems
my God.
unstable yani
Yeah.
Ani ni kama hayuko stable. Alafu kitu kingine Ani nampenda kwa upande mmoja maanake Ani
Yeah.
ni kama mimi kidogo tu unaona pale harusini pale harusini pale harusini
Busara.
ngoja pale harusini
Yeah.
uanze kusema bwana ni mdogo, bibi ni mkubwa kama nini.
Yeah.
Kando na hayo
And then somebody
bibi
to
ana
the kids,
watoto
"Ati that's the
watano.
son.
Aye.
That's the son. But the son is the same age with the husband."
Si ndio? Sasa unaona kama sisi
Who
wa
does
pwani,
that?
of
Who
course,
does that?
si kwa ubaya. Unaona kama sisi wa pwani, nimekuja harusi yako Winnie, mvulana wako kana miaka 19 ama 20, lazima nitaongea. Si kwa ubaya, lakini nitasema Winnie. Wote Kenya hii, ukoona ukachukua
my
mtu wa miaka
God.
20 jamani. Alafu
love
Winnie
is
mwenyewe uko na
love
watoto
is
watano.
love.
Yani katika mechi
love is
ni
blind.
mechi ya mpira, tunaingia katika uwanja tayari ni 5-0.
Yeah.
Of course
Yeah.
tutaongea unaona.
But one
Lakini
thing-
shida yangu ni Ani alikuwa anazungumza akiambia watu na anazungumza watoto wako hapo kando.
Yeah.
Sasa hiyo ndio
Yeah.
And then
shida.
akiulizwa anakataa.
Kweli.
She acts
Hachukui-
Anasema,
Hachukui-
no,
surprise.
yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, she was even like, no, but I was just talking to you. You know, when
Yeah.
she was talking to, was it, who was it?
Nadia.
Nadia, right?
Yeah.
And
Why? Called
Nadia's
her
like,
a
is this the
witch.
right place, really?
Yeah.
But the thing is, that Shakib guy, the husband,
Yeah.
Zari's husband, I think he's such a good man.
And he's
I
not
think so
young.
too.
He's not
Oh,
young as we
really?
think.
Oh, yeah,
Ni
yeah, yeah.
vile-
How old?
Really?
How
No,
old?
he's not young.
But I
What
don't
is
think
young?
it's not
According to
like
social media, I heard
20
that
young.
he might be anaweza kuwa 31, 32, 33.
But that's okay.
And Zari is 40 what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a,
In her mid-
a full grown man. Anajua kazi.
Okay.
Oh.
But one thing,
Okay.
to me,
Muhimu pale,
but
muhimu.
guys, there's something that stood out for me that I really appreciated.
Yeah.
What the group was talking about, how Zari behaves when he's with this guy.
Yeah.
She's very soft,
Yes.
very
Yeah.
respectful.
Yeah.
It's like she really respects this man.
Yeah.
It means at this point, age is not anything to
Age has
consider,
never been,
because
okay, look
if
at me. Look at me.
Yeah,
Age has never been.
Would
Yeah,
you be
Robi,
with
I
5,
broke up
10
with a guy
years, yeah?
because he was months younger than me.
Months.
And that's the
Okay.
thing. Yeah. So when I was about to say, but age has never been an issue. Then I'm like,
It
when
could
you
be.
stop.
It has been.
I
Okay.
think there's so many factors to consider.
Yeah.
But if she's very submissive to this man,
Yeah.
if she's respectful of his decisions, his choices, and whatever this man brings to the
Yeah.
table as a partner,
Yeah.
then at that point, everyone just needs to mind their business and let these
Absolutely.
people be.
Absolutely.
So when
Yeah.
even the group felt like Zari respects this man, Zari is totally a different woman when she's with
Yeah.
this person, even putting aside her status in the community and in the society, just because this is my man.
But he's
then
equally
me, that's
doing
where
well.
I back
He's a
up.
boxer.
Like I'm
Yeah,
like,
he has money.
Yeah.
He's
not
he trades
poor.
in jewelry,
Minerals.
minerals.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's doing
And
well.
cars.
Guys.
Maybe
And the thing is-
selling cars as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that goes to say, and I think I don't know whether it's you or someone else that we were discussing this and said, when a woman is loved right, she will submit without even being
You will
told
not
to
ask.
submit.
You will not ask to be respected.
I really like their dynamic.
But
the
let's
dynamic. Okay, fine. You want to
yeah,
go on to the
I
next
still
one?
want to dig a bit deeper.
Yeah.
Even though Zary portrays herself to be very respectful to Shakib,
Yeah.
later on when they had this altercation in the car, as she was dropping off
I did
Shakib
like that.
to meet the boys, I think for a
yeah.
game of
was
casino,
heated.
she said to him, "You have bipolar tendencies."
Yeah.
Like, why?
And you are insecure.
You just said that you can submit and you're, you know, and then,
and then when she was saying that,
yeah.
remember when Fantana and Diamond kissed?
Yeah.
Did you read
The body language.
Zary's body language?
Yes.
Yeah. She was like, yeah. So I'm thinking you're calling this other person with like
Insecure
bipolar and
and
insecure just because he expressed and say, I do not like the way you act around Diamond. And then when Diamond kisses
You're
Fantana,
acting a certain way.
you know, do you think there's still something between the two?
Mimi, if you ask
Diamond
me,
and Zary.
there is a lot.
See, there is a way Diamond speaks for me. Like the way he just says, if I want her,
I will
get
get
her.
oh my God. But who Diamond huyu? Mchezaji goalkeeper. Ati no, we are bed buddies. Bed buddies.
We are smashing.
We're just smashing.
And then when Fantana confronts him, he says, "No, but you know, I love you. You know, I love you." And then during the commentaries, he says, "You know, as a man, you should know how to nini women."
Let women.
Two glasses.
Please stop
He's
it.
such a player. But you see, the thing I like,
player.
okay, the thing I like about
Hey, Diamond.
is. I don't know if I like it or not, but on one side, he's owned who he is.
Who is he?
I can't settle with one woman.
Who is he?
Okay,
A
and that's the
player.
thing. He's a player,
Bad boy.
Right? He's a player. He's
Gangster.
a bad boy. He cannot settle down with one
And
woman.
rich.
And he even said that. Remember when Akina Swanky and Nadia
Yeah.
attacked him and said, "Listen, if you when they were suspecting Fatana is pregnant,
Yes.
and they told him
At his dinner.
if you want to get her pregnant or if she's pregnant, you need to go to their parents' house." Do it properly. And
Akasema
then Diamond is
nijikute.
like, no, I can't.
That's not what I do.
no,
Why am I
that's not what
involving
do.
the
Why
parents?
am I
To
involving
do
the
what
parents?
with them?
I'd rather take care of the child. I will be a present father. I'll do everything for my kids.
Yeah.
But marriage is not my thing. He just said, Mimi Simba. He called himself
I
Simba.
know.
I think-
Jamani, Zuchu.
Oh my
dadangu.
God.
Umekapitia manake we.
But I think she dodged the
Najambia
bullets.
I hope ni sawa.
yeah.
Manake wameachana. Sasa mimi hata mara nyingine najiuliza hii ya Zuchu na Diamond ilikuwa kiki ama ni mapenzi ya kweli. Alafu
Maybe ni mapenzi.
Diamond youlizwa that Tanzanian chick ati Zuchu is my artist.
Is my artist.
How dare
I
you?
was
That's
like,
normal.
that is so
Bloggers will talk about
disrespectful.
me. I'm a superstar.
Oh
you know,
my
at his
God.
dinner. I'm like,
Diamond.
But
Guys,
did you judge
I have-
Fantana as much as
Me, I judged.
Fantana.
I did?
man,
I judged.
man. But she always has to remind people about her age as if that's
Yeah.
like an scapegoat for how sometimes she
behave
behaves.
like-
Yeah.
At some
And I'm
point,
like,
she
what?
said she
Yeah.
doesn't mind what Diamond is doing because she has done that to
To
several
other
men.
Yeah. I think
but, yeah.
that the beginning
Much
of their
about something,
relationship
Nani.
was this is more of an open relationship.
Yeah.
You
Just
do
having
you, let
fun.
me do me. Let's have a good time. When we're together. But the rest of the team did not understand that, so they
Yeah.
thought Diamond is playing with Nani with Fantana. But I really know
They're
because
playing
remember
each
how
other.
Fantana was protecting Diamond. I'm like,
Who are you?
What
Yeah.
is wrong with you?
Yeah.
But let me ask you
You
guys.
see.
Yeah.
Me, I have a problem with the whole relationship dynamic in this
Whatever
series.
it is. Yeah.
What does it portray about relationships in the current
Yeah.
Yeah,
day
that
and
people are
world?
okay
Yeah.
with just
And in Africa, in terms of dating, having relationships, having families, because
Yeah.
now, for me, I was very disturbed with how Diamond acts in front of his baby mama
Yes.
and his children in general, because even the children know what is happening.
Yeah.
Probably they watch this series,
Yeah.
even the
They
young
do.
ones.
Yeah.
So my problem is, what picture do this kind of shows portray
As far as
family to be,
relationships.
and why can't we have like
Yeah.
a strong family in this particular show where now we see a different perspective where young people can look up to
But
and
we have,
say,
we have Kaye and DJ Naked.
what do you
Wait.
mean?
Never. Zero.
Those commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those ones wachana now.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because there's none.
There's
There are
Annie
no
and-
good
and
examples.
Tubaba.
That is a whole
Father
other drama of relationship and family. family.
Oh, tumeomba tusimuite Father Abraham, lakini Annie.
They didn't call him. They called themselves Father Abraham.
They did.
You understand where I'm coming from? Like hakuna stable family kwa hii series yote where we can say at least there's someone who has a sound mind and people can look up to.
But that's the life of superstars. I think when you're at a certain level, it becomes that much difficult to maintain a quiet life and still be in the limelight and still trying to keep up with everything else that's happening and be a trendsetter. So it's just, I don't think it's possible.
It's like
even if we had
broken. Because angalia, the name of this new of the lady
Iniedo
Kefilwe. Yeah, because when she got in, she seemed very solid, very focused. She knows what she wants.
I really liked her in the beginning.
Hey, same girl.
Yeah.
Somewhere hapo katikati, I'm like,
imagine anamwagia Zary.
You just, how do you hold a glass of wine and you want to pour it on someone?
Okay.
What is
why?
Okay.
You're a lady.
But can we just dissect this Kaylee
naked DJ.
Unajua acha nikwambie Winnie, wanawake wengi tuko katika situation kwenye uko na mpenzi mkaingia mkaanza pamoja akakwambia yo tuanze, alafu baadaye nitakuja nitoe mahari, nitakuoa, alafu mwaka wa kwanza, mwaka wa pili, mwaka wa tatu, mwaka wa nne bado unasonga, bado tu I'm not ready.
And now it's saying, no, but have I ever said that I do not want to marry you? No,
exactly. And if you can't take it, you can go then. It wasn't meant to be. Hadi he has a kind of confidence
that you can just go.
Yeah, if you want to go,
then that means he's never gonna
Mimi,
do it.
when you tell me like that if you want to go, just go.
Bye.
See, the door is open.
Alafu ngoja, kuna wakati Kaylee walikuwa wameenda kwa nyumba ya nani? Nyumba Iniedo. Iniedo. Alafu wakawa wanazungumza bwana anamwambia, mbona wasema mambo yetu kwa watu wa nje? Ndio wakawa wanasema mimi, I think ni kwa Zary. Akamwambia mimi nilikuwa nimeenda kwa Zary kumwambia natafuta mahali pa kuishi, manake mbona tukae pamoja na hatusongi mbele. Yule bwana akamwambia basi kama unaona utaongea na hao acha hao wakuoe. Alafu the guy walked away. Alafu Kaylee anasema baby and I'm like
Mimi nakwambia like boy bye. But because first of all he's not showing any form of commitment, okay? All he does is but see we're living together. But see I give you everything that you need, but
so you're happy.
But okay? And he tries to impose that, but see you're happy. And the lady clearly says,
I'm not happy.
No, I'm not happy.
Yeah.
You know, and what you're saying, Busara, is true. So many people find themselves in such a situation and don't know how to move away from it. Because what if you move away and then what happens?
And then what?
Na umewest miaka mitano tayari.
Exactly, it's time wasted.
Imagine afadhali you're the 5 years and nitasema nime-waste other than waste 15 or 20
but
more.
Let me tell
you don't know
you know why I'm questioning this series now in terms of family dynamics.
Okay.
If you look at the way, even when let's say you're going through marriage counseling before getting married, you're told don't move in with this person until you're actually married. So if you've chosen to move in and start living together, it means you already know anything can happen. Don't start asking me why are you not engaging me, why are you not asking me to marry you, yet you already knew. Probably this guy did not tell you, now let's move in together, then 2 years from now I'm going to engage you, then after 2 years of that I'm going to marry you.
But isn't that
there
what
was
happens
no
nowadays?
agreement.
We're moving together kwanza and then we figure things out.
And is that where the problem
we are
is?
setting
Should we
ourselves
ask
up for
ourselves
failure?
that's where the problem is?
But also this DJ Naked, I mean his concerns are also very valid. He's had like what, two failed marriages.
Yes.
Two, like character development is real.
Yes,
I can't imagine failing at one, then another, and then now you're potentially setting yourself up to fail again for a third time.
And remember what Kanye said to him, which was very profound, because Kanye said, listen, so this guy first of all comes from a very well-established family, in terms of like
family
bond and values and all those things. The family, I think the parents are still together. Don't quote me, okay? So there's that pressure first of all, because it's had, like he said, 2 failed marriages. So he's a bit scared what will happen with this one. Yes, he wants to keep Kaylee.
Yes.
But then he's like, what if the same as what happened to my previous marriages happens? So I understand a little bit that aspect of fear, but remember what he asked, that I give her everything, but what do I get? Oh, I liked Kaye's advice. She was like, listen, you're getting a beautiful, abled woman, who's healthy, she's very stable, she's willing to sacrifice cross-culture, to come and be in your space and join your family and all. That's what you're getting, because that's the question most men ask, what am I getting? You're getting that woman. Okay, so how about you commit?
Why do they forget?
But would you guys wait that long though? Like, would you wait that long?
I mean, that is a very long time
that's
to
a
wait.
long time.
It's a long time to
in
wait.
your early 20s, maybe.
Yeah, by the once you start hitting, like, you know,
30,
you're in those,
girl,
I
no,
mean,
boy, bye.
I mean, you start to be.
I don't know.
No.
In terms of waiting,
tusonge mbele.
Let's dwell on
I
it.
think
Let's drill down.
it's
Kelly is me. But anyway.
no, guys. When you're in a
That's what we
relationship,
said this year.
Hallelujah.
Yes,
But
tonight.
hey, let's talk
Bridesmaids,
about
here we are.
Annie and Nadia.
I wanted to say something about waiting.
Yeah.
There is no time limit so long as you're both on the same page with this person.
They are not.
There's no time limit. The problem with these two, they're not on the same page.
Yeah,
I
not.
want something different, you want something different.
Yeah.
If you're on the same page with your person, I don't think you should put timelines to anything.
Yeah.
Because there are very many factors that come to play when it comes to engagements, getting married, relationships. You see they're from two different cultures. It takes a lot, maybe from where they come from. And the same happens even in our country and in many African countries. There are so many things and too many things to consider before walking a certain journey with the person, especially in relationships.
I partially agree.
Yeah.
Because again, so if we keep it open and say, fine, so we're in the same path, yes, we both want to get married, yes, we both want to have kids, yes, we both want to do this. If we keep it open, I feel like there's no sense of accountability from each.
It means you just talk about it and come to
but that is what Kaye was saying.
place.
We have talked about this over and over and over again, but it's like this guy is not listening. For me, I feel let's discuss and say, hey, so in 2 years' time, where do you see us? Okay, in 3 years' time, where do you see us? So that gives you some sort of accountability to say, oh, it's 2 years and we wanted to be here. What are we doing? Other than just leaving it open and say, I mean, so you like me, I like you.
I think what Kaye needs to do with DJ Naked is she needs to take him to the Ultimatum show.
They're engaged. But
engaging is not that.
That's the thing. But do you feel that's genuine though? I feel that Nani was pressured. I feel pressured.
Because of time, maybe tukiendelea kuchambua kuna
Nadia
and Annie. Unapata Nadia alipoteza mpenzi wake, the rapper aka anaitwa aka from South Africa. And then during the shoots she was going through the most. But vile kuna part ile yenye alikuwa ameamua kuchoma ile time alikuwa yogombana akisema, babes, I'm going through the most. Si ati wewe unapitia hiki na hiki unaenda badly. Sasa mara nyingine nakana mwangalia Annie, umesikia amepitia miscarriage, maisha yake yamekuwa na changamoto. That's why ako very rude to people. Hataki kutake responsibility and stuff. Watu wamsamehe, tukafanya paka party kwa ajili yake.
Annie is that friend to cut off.
She
is cut off.
Yes.
She just needs to
drain.
She's
two-faced.
You're always walking on eggshells with this kind of person. Because hujui atalipuka saa ngapi.
Anytime.
And then when she's held accountable, she plays the victim.
And brings in her children and brings in her, and we're like, oh wow, that's your only card to play.
No,
why?
Nakumbuka Swanky. Swanky Jerry, what do you do?
What is your story? Swanky is a star.
Hey, Swanky. Hey.
Swanky is a star.
Superstar.
Swanky is a
Swanky
star.
is the real deal. I love Swanky.
Guys.
Swanky is there to jump into other people's fights and start fights that
No,
Never.
no one likes
Agree.
that.
Please don't tarnish Swanky's
Swanky,
name.
No,
people
no.
are scared of real people. People
Yes.
are scared. When you're told
Exactly.
that
Swanky is real.
very
Frankie,
he was
Swanky
he's the
is
one who
real?
should be called naked. He speaks the truth, like he just
Yes.
puts everything on the table.
Yes.
No, me I want a
No.
storyline for Swanky.
I want a storyline.
And
Mpenzi
he
wake,
defends
mpenzi
his
wake
friends.
aletwe.
See, he
tujue
brings
mahusiano
friends.
yake ni
He's
yapi.
always bringing plus
He's the
one.
friend- he's the friend.
He's
Ah.
well
Who
connected
is
in
her
on the
girlfriend?
continent.
His girlfriend.
You know,
His
he's
person.
constantly
His
building
partner.
his business, his
No.
brand. He's,
That's
not a
he's a
storyline.
superstar.
I want a
He dresses. I
storyline.
love
You
Swanky.
see?
Swanky is
I want a
good.
Everybody
storyline
is,
for Swanky.
everybody is sharing their story, whether it's like
But Swanky
family
has shared
dynamics,
anything.
relationships.
That show
all those
is
things.
not
But there
a
is a
show
bigger
without
story.
Swanky.
What is the
Swanky.
story?
Remember the time when they were fighting with Annie, all right? It's Annie, right?
Yeah.
Two-face, two baba, two.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Innocent.
innocent,
Yeah.
not so innocent. So now, with the thing is that argument revealed a little bit about who
Swanky.
he is, Swanky,
Okay.
right? Where there was a party or an event that they were supposed to organize, and then Annie decided to sideline him, and it was his idea to begin with. I think that's his story. That he's entrepreneurial. He's you guys want
more.
personal
We want
things.
more. We want more.
Yeah,
We
and it
want
hurt
more.
him because Annie was trying to, take his shine, so to speak. 'Cause it was
Yeah.
his idea, his plans. And
Let me tell you guys.
That's
what
spoke
fine.
negatively.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But you see, that died there. We don't even remember that part. It died
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
We don't
We
know
want
what
more.
happened
We want
after.
more.
Did they
Yeah.
forgive each other?
Swanky
and all those
is just a
things.
star. Like
No.
you
Yeah,
think
he's
that
just a
show would
superstar.
be
Sometimes
will be
super-
sweet without
I think
Swanky.
it
Never.
would
Oh, Swanky,
be
no.
better.
Swanky
Swanky, there is
Because
no-
it's that
okay, wait,
show.
but then
In
again,
what
also
sense?
Zary
Zary
is
is
just
also
doing
really
what?
good.
You imagine me? I would like someone like Swanky in my corner
Same.
To do what? Because you
to
this is
slap
what-
people like with
Another thing
reality.
about Swanky, he's such a
Reality.
good friend. Like he
Yeah.
will stand by you.
Open.
Like if he has decided that
No.
he would.
Guys,
He
guys,
would
we
be
have
that kind of
Iniedo
person.
and Kefilwe and the other one
Right,
that we have not
okay.
spoken about.
Iniedo.
There's Iniedo and the
Okay.
other one.
Not
Louis.
Ah.
Louis.
I think
Louis is
Louis
a
is
joke.
irrelevant.
Okay.
He's an irrelevant guy in that show.
Wait.
I don't know what
think
he's doing there.
Louis anaonewa halafu
I
ajui
think
kujitetea.
so.
Anaonewa na
I
nani?
think so. I think
Mi
so
naona
too.
kama
He
hajielewi,
doesn't
hajielewi.
know how. He doesn't know how to argue.
Why?
And like all these other characters, these are like they have big personalities. Like they're
they're
loud, they're
outspoken.
expressive, they're this.
Mimi,
And then Louis
Iniedo
is
was
just
brought
like,
to that show to put Louis, whoever in his place.
I think Iniedo replaced
Yes.
Annie.
How can you see that whatever he was trying to do with surrogacy and the truth is, to me, that was below every woman's reality in life. Like you cannot do that. How can you?
What is it that he did that is so?
Listen.
wrong? Yeah, he's like, let me fix
Maybe
my.
maybe that's what they intended for the show.
Okay.
But the picture of you trying to put women on a table to try, it's like you're interviewing them to see who suits you to carry their child. Do that in your bedroom and with the
But,
doctor.
okay.
And not bring a woman who has struggled to be a
Okay.
mother
So
to
here's the
experience that kind of
Yeah.
of whatever you're trying to do. And feel like you're doing the right thing and even try to kumpasha, quote
Yeah, like if
unquote.
you don't want to go.
Iniedo put him in his place and close that box.
No, I don't think so. So here's the thing. Do you remember Louis's story from, I think, was it season, when did he join? Season two.
Yes,
right?
when he was trying to say his
And
family,
he
blah, blah,
said-
blah.
Exactly. He was excommunicated. He was the other part
Yeah.
of the religion, part. So,
Yeah.
so literally, he's alone. Okay, in the entire world, and his desire is to have a family, and there's no way he will go back to the family until there's something inafanyika hapo, like sort of like quote unquote tambiko, so that akubaliwe back into the family.
Yeah.
But as it stands, haizi kubaliwa until there's a child. Remember what he said?
Yes.
They cannot refuse a child because a child is innocent. So he says, my reason for going the surrogacy way is because first of all, I want to have a family as soon as possible. Even if he wants a relationship, hakuna mahali hiyo relationship itaenda far up until marriage because the family hawamtaki okay, the church wamemkataa pia. So he's literally alone. So he wants a child to at least try and make amends with the family.
You don't have to. If you want to go back to that family, it means you have to do things right to them.
It's not up to him. It's not up to him, okay?
It is.
It is because they want him to go back to there, to the way. Exactly. But that's why it's up to him.
It's up to the family. It's not up to him. He's tried. He said he's tried several times to make amends because the family.
Let me tell you,
they are not ready.
This is my point. My opinion.
Okay.
If he chooses to be in the limelight and to do what he does, they will never accept him.
Yeah,
exactly.
But that is who he is. Then let him continue and leave the family alone.
But
he has a choice.
But he wants his family. That's why he's going the surrogacy way.
He has to stop being on the limelight.
And you see, when you're saying parading women, I know people respond to this different. So this is how I see it, right? So Imi has been, she's been through it, okay, when it comes to like her fertility journey and whatnot. But she went the surrogacy way. So by Louise trying to get her opinion on surrogacy and even just bringing her on the table and say, these are the women that I have spoken to. They have agreed. Okay, to carry my baby. I just want you to be there for me, to support me, and just get to understand the kind of, people they are. Because you might have a different, eye than I am when it comes to,
But he didn't go to her before coming on that table.
No, but
she was ambushed. No.
What am I doing here? What is my role today?
Yeah, why? Akaanza kumwambia. I mean,
final comments.
I think Ini overreacted, honestly. On that part.
I'm with Ini 100%.
When you say you're parading women, and Ini went through an agency, okay? What an agency does is they don't just pick random like pinky ponky and then they have to interview women, okay? And then they get the correct word or the right one to for surrogacy, and then there's the whole process about payment.
But
and
their
all those
stories
things.
are different.
It's the same thing that
no.
The reason is different, but the outcome is the same. Okay,
there is a better way. The whole thing could
have gone a different way. Like she had difficulty when it comes to conceiving, but Louis wants a baby and wants a family, and that can't happen anytime soon because the family dynamics. So
when a man wants a child, and here you can quote me, it's okay if I come out to be feminist, it's okay in this particular topic. When a man wants a child, it's a different story with a woman who has fertility issues.
Wait, what?
Very different.
What do you mean? What do you mean when a man wants a child?
Who has choices.
Yeah, okay.
Versus a woman who has gone through fertility issues and has struggled and even had miscarriages. You cannot compare what this woman has gone through to this man who has choices. And can impregnate a woman naturally. You cannot put those people on the same page and on the same table. Never.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think there's any problem, like in terms of the approach that Louis take, because it's the same thing that the agency does. They interview women, they find the right one, and then you say,
instead
and
of putting it out for the rest of the world.
Yes, go to the agency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think there's a problem him.
Don't call me on that table. I will. That is parading.
But the thing about Louis is that for me, the way I see him is he's kind of away from the surrogacy issues. Is that he's so confused, like every single woman that walks into the team
he's like
Kefilwe, she's beautiful, she's charming, she's bright, oh wow, Kefilwe.
But he likes Fantana more.
No.
Yeah,
does he?
No.
He still has a crush on Fantana.
Even compare, physically speaking, the women he was parading, they're
very different, actually. Yeah, they're very different.
They're nothing close to each other.
They're very different.
Nothing.
Yeah.
He likes
them all.
He doesn't have a taste.
Them all.
So I have anything in a skirt.
I have this one plea for Netflix South Africa. Please kindly add a Kenyan to the mix.
Which one do you want?
I would want Huda Monroe or Vera Sidika with the nyash. dramatic and they're so dramatic.
Socialites.
They're beautiful. They're socialites.
Yeah.
Alafu wana represent manake ilikuwa naangalia kwa comments.
Yeah.
Hey, lakini that's bad to say about people. Comments nikiangalia comments za Nigeria, nilikuwa naenda kwa TikTok nikiangalia comments pale kwa ile channel ya Netflix South Africa.
Yeah.
Wa Nigeria wengi wanasema walifurahishwa sana na Iniedo kuwekwa pale.
Yes.
Alafu wanasema haitoshi, they have more women wenye wangetaka waingizwe pale. So people wanaenda na the shape, the nyash, the whatever. So pia me I was like, okay, if you're going with nyash, we have our very own.
Very all right. Me, I would love for you see Ambare, but the one who was not married, the single one, not the married, the single Ambare.
The personality,
I know, right?
I think
crazy and everything.
Married, she's calm, she's toned
right
down.
Now, of course, she would have limits.
Yeah, I think so. I think she wouldn't be herself.
If we are talking about the show,
so
I would have wanted Ambare. And then now they bring in Rispa Faith. Rispa Faith is grounded in marriage. She's grounded in marriage and family.
I think.
And then now she still has drama. You see now those people, they would have mixed.
I feel like in Avera, they would be like diva-ish. You know,
and create unnecessary drama.
Unnecessary drama. Rispa Faith is very unfiltered and she's very raw. And she tells it as it is. As in mkikosana hata kuficha ati zile za I'm trying to be nice and then anaenda kudiscuss na Busara and then akipatana na wewe ndo
anakuambia
Respect akwambia
on your face.
Mchana kutoka Bungoma na kwambia sasa niko mimi ndo mtuanga.
Exactly. So for me those two.
Oh my goodness, my candidates, two of them. One is Amber Ray, and in that version where she is married, I really like this lady, and I like how she comes across in Nairich, because I've watched Nairich as well.
Watched it,
oh my god, you also have to watch it so you can gauge and sift which are the candidates that can go on. But when you talk of Rispa Faith, you know, Foina was throwing shade at how. Okay, I don't even know if she said this. This is slander. I hope I'm not arrested or anything. But she talked about how, you know, is Rispa really, because you say, you know, a good example of marriage and all this, but Foina alleged that she's not really faithful, like she, has like, I'll just leave it there.
Okay.
I didn't say anything, right? Anyway, so my candidate would be what's her name?
Akode.
You know why I like Akode? Yes, she's really good, and I think her wealth is genuine. Like she's genuinely built.
She's young and
she's
famous and rich.
And she's rich. And even though she's not young,
she's young.
She looks young.
They're not young.
She's not young like how can I?
She would be on the same page,
guys.
She would be on the same level with Annie.
With Annie,
if you ask
exactly.
All right. So then, as we bring this to a close, because
yo.
So as we bring this to a close, then who do you embody? Is that English?
Yes.
Yeah, like from the characters, young, famous, and African. Yeah. Nani ni wewe unajiona ndani ya nani? That makes sense. Like who do you know? No.
I genuinely
like if you were told, if we were to do like a reboot copy of who would you want to be and why?
Okay, here's my question. AKA's
Nadia.
I like her. Nadia's character.
But
she is
so
real.
No, she's not.
She's a real person.
I want her to go crazy.
I like
and
her character and everything. Even though maybe that wouldn't be me, because your question was who would you be? But I really like that woman. Like I like she nimsema kweli, and she stands by you. She was genuinely trying to get Fantana away from Diamond, and she's like, you guys are all trying to pretend here. Oh, I love that character. But
who would you be?
I would
from
be
the
Ini.
ones who are
Ini.
Yes. Why would you be?
I just like her.
Yeah.
She's a fierce woman.
I don't say anybody.
So
I don't want
mimi I would be Zary because nataka niwashe moto alafu niache niangalie
uende uangalie kwa mbali.
Alafu after nishawasha nataka nikuwe Annie. Annie too. I want to be crazy.
Oh my god.
Crazy and then play the victim. Unajua mimi nimepitia mambo mengi. Alafu Winnie ananipigia kelele mimi. Yantukana. Lakini I'll be more like Zary. Napenda kuanzisha drama.
Me, I like Ini. You see Ini, she's the voice of reason. But don't dare touch me. I will come for you and your ancestors and your family and your children.
Okay, thank you
Okay,
guys.
fine.
Winnie, close it up.
I'll
Close it up,
be
baby.
Nadia too. I like Nadia. I think she's very intelligent, and even her argument.
Yeah.
She doesn't argue from a point of emotion.
Emotion.
No. She's very factual. She'll tell you as it is, and she's very firm on her beliefs, on her values, and you know what she stands for. And she's a good friend. She will tell you as it is. So I like Nadia.
All right.
Anyway, we have to say
Okay,
goodbye.
oh my
We want to
gosh.
eat cake. We want to eat cake. Okay,
Time.
goodbye. Thank you so much. If you have made it this far, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Consider subscribing to our channel and also leave the down at the comment section. Tell us
What do you think
about the young famous and African, and who would you be? Okay, but a special thanks to Bittiner Wear KE for making us looking this beautiful. Okay, we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye and see you soon. Bye.
Bye.